welcome to the Garden State Initiative's inaugural Governor Thomas Kean Leadership Award Gala. It's my privilege to invite Reverend Dr. David Jefferson from the Metropolitan Baptist Church in Newark to deliver tonight's invocation.
Thank you so much, Regina. I'm standing here tonight with someone that I've been fortunate enough to be married to for 52 years. And she and I graduated from the seminary at Drew University. Let us pray.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming. My name is Bob Hugan, and it's my great honor tonight to introduce the Governor Thomas Kean Leadership Award, a recognition that embodies the extraordinary legacy of leadership, integrity, and service that Governor Kean gave to our state and our nation. Tonight, we're proud to formally introduce the Governor Thomas Kean Leadership Award. And as a part of this honor, I'm privileged to unveil the commemorative brass plaque on which we'll add each year the winners that remind us of the attributes that Governor Kean illustrated for us so tremendously.
Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker, General Stanley McChrystal.
When the 9/11 Commission report came out, it was extraordinarily important because it didn't tell us what we had to do, but it told us what was true. And in a moment of emotion, the most important thing we can hold on to is what is true. And so as I speak briefly tonight, Governor Kean, I salute you for being someone who knows what is true.
Please help me welcome to the stage U.S. Senator Bill Bradley.
Because of a unique kind of friendship that was built over time out of mutual respect and commitment to common principles. And that's why his 8 years as governor were some of my best 8 years as senator from the state of New Jersey, because I knew that in Trenton there was somebody who was right down the line going to agree with the values that I tried to live by, because he tried to live by them. And that was a tremendous reassurance. I want to introduce to you Governor Tom Kean.
Well, thank you very much. And whenever I had anything to do with Washington, I knew that integrity was there. I knew Bill had no other motivation. It was best for the state. So if I could convince Bill that what we were planning was good for the state, then Bill would be on board and he'd do everything he could in Washington to help out. And it reminds me that one of the things that's always been most important to my career, honestly, is bipartisanship. And I don't think I accomplished anything, frankly, that was not bipartisan. Because I never had a Republican state Senate. In my 8 years, they were always Democratic, and if they hadn't gone along with me, we wouldn't have gotten anything done. So we planned these things together, and then we got them done. We shared the credit. And you can tell the kids, it's not impossible, because it was done. It used to be that way. People like Bill Bradley in Washington, that was the way people did things. The other thing, which we don't do too much to stay either, is compromise. All of my major accomplishments, I think without exception, were done because we were willing to compromise to get it done. People forget, and we should teach kids this, we wouldn't have a country if it wasn't for a compromise. And but if you work together, you can accomplish all sorts of things. The most thing I want to do, though, is to thank each and every one of you. I've never been so flattered in my life, but I enjoyed every minute of it.
For all of us, it gives us hope that the problems that we've created are man-made, we can fix them. And Governor Kean gives us the vision and the hope that we can change in the future and do things even better in a sustainable way, an inclusive way that will lead to long-term positive change for all of us here in New Jersey and the country.
I'm Audrey Lane, and I'm the president of Garden State Initiative. The mission of the Garden State Initiative is to strengthen New Jersey by providing an alternative voice and practical policy solutions. Solutions that expand opportunities for all New Jerseyans, solutions that create jobs and make New Jersey more affordable for our families and our businesses, solutions that bring leaders together, not draw lines of differences. Tonight's a perfect example of that mission in action, as we recognize this leader whose vision and values we can only seek to emulate.
We've celebrated really a remarkable leader, and now it's our intent each year to identify and recognize those who, either in public or the private sector, understand that leadership qualities that we've talked about tonight are essential, right, in a civil society and for further growth of our state. Thank you.
And I want to thank each and every one of you for it. I've had a wonderful, wonderful evening, and thanks to many of you, a pretty wonderful life. Thank you very much.